And since you brought up the name, what did that get us? Did that get us better roads? Did that get us any type of planning? Did that get us any type of trying to work?
Answer the question.
Well, I'm just asking.
That is the answer to the question,
No,
Tim.
I'm just asking the question because that was my
Answer the
first
question,
round
my
of work
question.
finance. So I'm saying I know that that year, that is what was done. I do not know what was done under past administrations.
Now, you were on the Board of Finance. You sat through those meetings.
This year?
You knew, yes.
Yes.
You knew the level of the cuts that wanted to be made.
By one member of the Board of
By
Finance.
a couple. By a couple.
A couple, and in one case, one of the levels of the cuts was due to something called the negotiation reserve, which Dr. Palmer was not allowed to discuss publicly because of various reasons. They had to do with labor issues and things like that. So I'm not going to bring them up here in terms of what the specific numbers were. When she then spoke to both you and Dr. Reed, who's the chairman of the Board of Finance, that you were both satisfied that the reason for that reserve was sound and logical. That's why those cuts were not put back in. Okay? We vetted that budget. We looked at it. We said, there's nothing. It is bare bones. You even publicly said, you even told us you would put it back at the same level.
If it was close, yes. But when
I
you
guess
say,
close to semantics.
when you say bare bones is this town hall. This bare bones is none of the staff you see here have, getting a raise. You see here, nothing has been done with this building that's going to cost us millions of dollars once we fix it, once we open it. None of these things were even planned for long-range planning. When you see the long-range plan coming out, and it's not just built like that. We took from different towns to get things done. So you'll see all
I
that.
don't think anyone here is arguing that the town needs a long-range
Oh, I hear a cut now.
You need a higher budget
No,
then.
I think what people are, look, I gotta be honest with you guys. The town side has zeros, all right? There is nothing on the town side, and I recognize that. But the point
Not all
is,
the choir though, because some people in here are saying cut from the town. I'm not going to cut. People already say there's no services in town, so they want me to cut.
Because there's the zero on the education side as well. Why is it okay to take bare bones and cut there and not cut bare bones on the town side? Why is that okay then?
We're already there.
We are there.
At some point, you have to stand by your budget and say, you know what? I know you guys don't like it, but this is what we need.
You're
And
hurting them financially. You're dropping their home values. You're hurting them financially. They have to pay extra for sports when their kids get to school.
Right.
You talk constantly about the parents that needed to vote no, but you're actually hurting them financially. It's not making sense.
here's another question. Why, for example, say sports goes 100% pay to play, right? Which is, I think, a pretty good possibility. Okay, I'm looking at the Board of Ed folks here, and that's pretty much a sound possibility. What do you do to those kids who strictly keep their grades up because that way they can play football, basketball, whatever? What do you do? Suddenly they don't have that anymore.
Move it outside.
Quick question, what are you going to do?